Good evening. My name is Davius Billingsley, and today I'm going to go over 6 dynamic stretches that I will implement in the warm-up phase prior to training my basketball athlete. The 6 stretches that I'm going to implement are going to be the standing forward leg raise, followed by the reverse lunge, and that's going to be followed by the single leg hinge with the contralateral reach. Then the next one is going to be a side lunge, and then after that, lateral steps with resistance band. I don't have resistance band on me right now, so basically I'll be demonstrating the move, and I'll let you know exactly where the resistance band will be at on the athlete. And the last of the 6 is going to be the single leg calf raise. All right, the first one, the standing leg raise. What you're going to do is, the purpose of it is to create extensibility in the hip flexors, as well as activating the hamstring without further elongating the hamstring. So what I would do is hold it for like probably a period of 1 second. Try not to bring my leg back down. But of course, when I first start off, it's going to be kind of tough for me to not bring my leg back down. So I said anywhere from like half a second to 1 second. And I will do 10 reps on each leg. After I finish the first leg, of course, I'm going to go over to the second leg. And then after I finish my second leg, I'm going to start with the reverse lunge. The reverse lunge is going to go. And with this exercise, I will try to hold for 1 to 2 seconds. And I will alternate. Try not to put my knee on the ground, but when you're starting off on the first round, and the first few reps in the first round, it's going to be kind of difficult for the athlete not to put his knee on the ground. His or her knee on the ground. The third exercise is going to be the single leg hinge with the contralateral movement. The single leg hinge with the contralateral movement is going to be a maneuver that's going to be performed in the transverse plane. That's why I added a contralateral movement for trunk rotation, and helps create stability in the lower leg, as well as activate the glute max and the glute medius, and also activate the hamstring without further elongating it. The next exercise I'm going to do after that is going to be the side lunge. The side lunge is perfect for placing the athlete in the frontal plane of motion, as well as giving the athlete an abductor stretch, along with glute maximus, along with activating the quadriceps as well. After I finish with the side lunge, that's when we'll go into the resistance band with the lateral step. So with the lateral steps with resistance band, what you're going to do is activate. It's going to be focused on activation of the glute medius. Activation of the glute medius is very important because a lot of times without a strong glute medius or a glute medius that's firing properly, sometimes you'll see an athlete with frontal plane movement in their hips and knees during the jump landing task. And if I'm dealing with a basketball athlete, primarily they're going to spend a lot of their time jumping and landing. So basically, I will have the athlete put the resistance band around the ankles and give me 10 repetitions going to the left. Probably have each isometric hold for a duration of 1 second. And then 10 repetitions going back to the right. The last exercise that I will do in a dynamic series of our basketball warm-up will be a single leg calf raise, just to build some extensibility in the lower leg, as well as continue focusing on strengthening up the lower leg muscles to help the athlete prevent from lateral ankle sprains, which is very common in this sport, and also just strengthening up the triceps surae muscles. So those are 6 exercises that I will have implementing a dynamic stretching protocol for my basketball athlete. Each exercise will be conducted for 2 rounds because I want them to be in this particular series for 11 to 15 minutes. And it's also going to be 2 rounds and 10 repetitions per exercise. Thank you.